partnership, yes, but we have to keep working at it in every generation. One situation needs mentioning. As our church bodies were preparing between 1982 and 1987 for a new Lutheran church, the church chose to put in place representational principles. That's very important on the road toward inclusivity. Because previously, as we all know, decision-making bodies in churches were primarily white males. So the representational principles meant that at every gathering, such as synod assemblies or on committees and boards and church-wide assemblies, that we would have an equal number of women and men. And that for offices in the church, likewise, we'd put up candidates of women and men, equal numbers of women and men, that clergy would be balanced out with a large number of laity, and also the goal of 10% of people of color and whose first language was other than English. The first two we could do. The last we're still working on, because our church body still is primarily Northern European roots and population, and so we need to keep reaching out to a more diverse population. And what's important to know is that it felt natural. It felt like all of a sudden in the room, it's the way God created us to be. Actually, it was the token stage, just one woman or just one person of color, that can feel the most dangerous, because there's a sense of how many more of them are there out there. Well, now 25 years or 20 years later, we still have representational principles. And in the culture as well today, the issue comes up about, is affirmative action still necessary? People even say, is it now reverse discrimination? With the voting rights bill, do we continue to need it? Yes, we do. Because every few years, even our church body raises the issue, well, do we still need quotas? Let me be clear, this is not quotas, this is not legalism. It's part of the church being the church of grace and inclusivity as a community that the Spirit creates. No, we're not saved by representational principles. It's rather, in Lutheran terms, first use of the law, curb or guard, a way for us to live together in creation. It's a curb against injustice. Each time we let these things go in churches or society, we're likely to fall back into racism, classism, sexism, and more. So it does feel normal, natural for us to be partners of women and men.